What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. Today we are test riding this, I believe it's a 2021, 22, I don't know. It doesn't really matter what year it is. It's a Suzuki RMZ 450. They haven't changed in a few years. I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing. I'm just saying it doesn't really matter what year it is. I think it's a 21. But anyway, I digress. We're getting off topic. We're riding my buddy's Suzuki RMZ 450 today, taking for a little test ride. I'm gonna go out there and talk about it while I'm riding. Let you guys know what I feel, how I like it. This light came on, I don't know what that means. We're gonna ignore it. The clutch position, I hate it. The front brake is fine. Oh, that's tight as hell. All right, let's see what you got. Big 450. Conditions today are less than ideal, and by less than ideal I mean we're like riding in a dust bowl. The suspension actually doesn't feel bad. Everything I read online says that the suspension on the Suzukis is like not good. I actually think it feels pretty soft and plush. Yeah, I like the suspension on this more than I like the stock suspension on my KTM 150, that's for sure. Big girl has a lot of engine braking. She slows you down a lot when you let off the throttle. Yeah, dude, she's like awesome. She's much easier to control and throw around than I expected. Alright, quick pit stop. I hate the way his the position that his clutch lever is in so bad that I gotta come back and change it. Oh yeah, clutch is in a good spot now. First kick, baby. Can't beat that. That Suzuki Rumble. Just call me Kickstart Kenny, baby. I actually like the ergonomics of this. The bike feels really, really easy to grip with my legs. If you know anything, you should be gripping the dirt bike with your legs so tightly. It's like key. So being that it's easy to grip it with my legs, just makes riding it that much easier and nicer. Oh, like I said, conditions are less than ideal. It's like a dry dust bowl out here. Front wheel and rear wheel don't really have a whole lot of traction. I find that the weight of these big heavy 450s really give you good, better traction on the front end though. And Suzukis in general seem to have really good front end traction and front end feel. I think that's probably what makes them corner. Ooh, feels so good in the corners as I blow a corner. One thing I always love about 450s, you hardly have to shift these things. Like, I can leave it in third, feather the clutch a little bit. I'm sure it's different on every track, you know, but third gear on these things is like always magic. We'll shift down a second. Oh, corners like a dream. Whoa. Sliding, drifting into these corners. Just chugging along. You hear that? So much torque. That power comes on and just wants to pull your arms off. When I rev it out right there. clutch action, keep it in third. Suzuki grunting, that torque just carrying me through. Oh, dust bowl. All right, what do we do here, guys? Do we cut the track to get in front of the dusty traffic? We are. We're gonna cut them. What the heck is that thing? I don't know if I've ever seen a bike like that. Kayo? Kayo? What is a Kayo? All right, Derek, pay attention to the track, not other people's bikes. Woo, sketchy. All right, no question. This thing feels so good and stable in corners. I don't really have ruts to test out because of the conditions of this track. But the corners that I'm able to hit, big bank bowl corners, this thing feels good. And 450s are heavy, you know. But this thing really doesn't feel all that heavy as I'm riding it around. I'm surprised that it feels as light as it does. Yeah, man, I wish I could give you guys a better test riding conditions. I can't go my full speed because it's just so slick and dry. Even with the awesome front end traction that this Suzuki has, I still feel like my front wheel is just sliding. The last thing I want to do is wreck someone else's bike. That ain't gonna happen. Hold on tight. Dude, that engine braking is so nice. It's so convenient. Woo! Like, I don't have to use the brakes hardly at all. It's awesome. Helps me ride probably smoother, more in control on this sketchy ass dry track. Right in the Suzuki, into those bank corners. She almost like pulled the front wheel up coming out of there. As expected, it is a 450. It should have some power. It doesn't feel like too much power though. It feels good. Obviously, when you're tired at the end of the day, it could get out of your hands pretty easily. But that's the same with every 450. You just got to know the territory. That torque is so nice. Not having to rev it, but you keep your momentum up so good. That's why you get a big bike like a 450. That torque is just so usable, man. Got someone, I think, trying to chase me down behind me. Focus. When your arms are pumped up, like, what do you do? What do you do personally to get rid of your arm pump? Obviously, focus on your legs more. I also focus on like leaning forward more, getting my weight way high up on the bike. probably the best things you can do. Oh, she goes, buddy. I don't think it's the fastest 450 I've ever ridden. Oh, she's lifting the front wheel up though. Like, I think the Yamaha YZ450 definitely feels faster. Damn, she's no slouch though. Alright, no brakes, clutch. There we go. Oh, starting to pull my arms a little bit. I think it's time to call it. Oh yeah, I'm done. My arms are just wet floppy noodles right now. Time to let go of this 450 before it absolutely sends me off of it. That's the only thing that holds me back from buying a 450 is at the end of the session, when I am feeling tired and pumped up, this thing is a fucking handful, dude. The rest of the ride, in the beginning of the day, beginning of your riding sessions, like your first laps, this thing is so awesome. But man, that wears you out. Hurts your arms. Dude, I have so many boogers dripping down my face. This RMZ 450 is a beast. I think I got a good session in. I think I got enough laps in to really get a feel for it. But like I said, it just wears your arms out at the end of the session. Me, maybe not you, but it wears my arms out so bad that I feel like dangerous and sketchy at the end of my session. Whereas smaller bikes, I probably can ride them harder, longer. But overall, dude, I don't know what people are complaining about. This bike is awesome. It doesn't have a electric start, so I can see in like a racing situation that having to use this kickstart might suck. But if you don't race, who cares? You have to kick it once. It starts up first kick, and you're off and ripping. Suspension, I really don't have complaints. Suspension felt really good. Felt nice and plush. Motor feels good. It's smooth. Feels potent. Plenty of power for the average dude. Go buy one. If you want a yellow bike, go scoop one up. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.